All right, so here is today's habitat improvement project. So what we did is we came into this island in a swampy area. Here's kind of a natural bedding area in this, kind of on the edge of the island, but there's a lot of aspen on it. And what we opted to do was knock a bunch down and get the food to the ground because we had a exceedingly tough winter here in Minnesota. As we walk through here, we could just see every little twig had been sawed off. Like right here we got some red osier dogwood, and you can see like the ends of everything is ate in this entire swamp. So the deer are hungry. So we wanted to get these aspen on the ground. There's not very many in here, so it's not like we could get a logging crew in here. It's the middle of a swamp too. Small, probably 1 acre island, maybe not even. And decided to knock them to the ground and create hopefully some bedding pockets and food during this time of year and during the summer and fall as well. So the goal here was just to get the aspen to the ground. I know it looks like we definitely have some that kind of hinged. I don't expect them to live, but we'll see, maybe they will. But I don't advise hinge cutting aspen trees, but if you want to try, by all means try. But I think most guys will tell you not to do it, just to traditionally fell them. But so what we did here is we just tried to kind of create that maze and pocket effect. You can see we have there's a Methador madness. Even right here, there's a deer bed we created. If you look through, we have escape routes going. There's 2 different directions in there. You can crawl through. You got a trail cutting out through here underneath some of these trees that we cut. There's Bear, he's pooped out. Long day for him. But you can see the deer trails that were coming through here. We didn't see much for deer beds right now, but I'm sure there's a few that hang up in here, but we just gave them more incentive to do that. So we cut most of the aspen that were on here. We left a few just because if we cut them down, they kind of messed up the work we already did. So, but our big goal was to kind of fan it out towards the edges of the island and try not cut in if we could. But we created trails. There's a trail going through right there. We cut back here by Bear. Raked out a little deer bed right there. Just looked like a spotted deer might want a bed. And cut back through this way. You can see we tried to create that maze and pocket effect. I mean, when we dropped trees, we wanted the deer to be able to meander through. There's a trail cutting up through here. The center here got a little bit thick. That's all right, because we got a bunch of trails cutting around it. So there's trails coming onto the island over from this way. Got a little trail going through here. And we got a trail cutting up right through here. So yeah, we got a lot of trees on the ground today, and I'm sure the deer will be in here. We are going to throw a camera up on it just to see how the deer use it. There's a trail cutting off of it. We got a trail coming through there. We created a trail cutting through there. I'm sure the deer will use what we created here, but yeah, you can see there's a ton of forage on the ground now, and if we get down to a deer's level as far as bedding, they can't see anything, so that's good. I mean, we didn't create any dead ends, but gave them plenty of side cover so they feel comfortable when they're bedding. But yeah, this is what we got going on today, and if you look up, the sky's wide open. So when you cut aspen, it's gonna invigorate that root system, and you should get hundreds of little root suckers coming up. So I expect this island to blow up with future forage here. So did some good work today. I mean, this was not, there's completely open canopy. It was not an open canopy before. So yeah, fun project here in west central Minnesota. Good way to get food on the ground. I think the chainsaw is the habitat manager's best friend, and the deer should appreciate what we did here today. Take care. God bless.